Jason John Valhays. Do you think LRH was onto something that maybe, if it were created now, could be something legitimate? Could this cult or his following actually make this religion work? Okay, thanks for the question. Sure. I mean, Scientology, I've done videos in the past about how if you took away the OT levels, all the confidential crap, if you took away OSA, the Office of Special Affairs, all the fair gaming, all the legal nonsense, the stalking, the harassment, you took all that away. And if you sort of reduced some of the nonsensical, hyperbolic claims that Hubbard made about how it's a science, how it's universally applicable, how all this information applies equally to everybody, no matter who they are, under what circumstances, you know, that kind of thing. Like, for example, this idea that every single accident, injury, illness is always a PTS condition. I mean, that kind of nonsense doesn't help anybody. And there are lots and lots of cases where, you know, people get sick or have accidents or get ill or not doing well in life that has nothing to do with some suppressive person in their space, you know. So this kind of thing doesn't really help at all. But the fact of the matter is that if you took all that stuff away, it wouldn't really be Scientology anymore. So, you know, did Hubbard have individual ideas or glom onto ideas or combine other people's ideas in such a way as to make something that could have been constructive or useful? Yeah, sure. Of course. You know, some of that stuff that's in Scientology can help people a lot. But there's so, as I've tried to stress many times before in addressing questions like this, the balance is so far off. The bad is so much worse than the good that's potentially there that you don't want any part of any of it, you know, especially in its current incarnation as the Church of Scientology. It was developed out of occult practices in order to glorify and aggrandize one man. That's what Scientology, Dianetics and Scientology started out as, and it never really went beyond that, you know, sort of purpose or mission statement, so to speak. And it was really just Hubbard doubling down and doubling down and doubling down over and over and over again on those same tired bullshit claims, you know, and then he died. And then someone else who saw that he could rule the roost took over and actually made it worse. And that's Scientology. You know, could it have been made better? Sure, but it could not have been made something really useful without getting rid of so much stuff that, like I said, it really wouldn't be Scientology anymore. So, you know, so that's kind of what I have to say about that. I hope that answers your question for you.